Greetings, dear suckers. My name's Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And welcome back to Thief. We're here playing the 7th Crystal, a fan campaign actually, that I've heard described as an Alfred Hitchcock thriller and one of the most legendary FMs ever made. I don't know much else about it besides that, though. So let's see if it lives up to the hype. Now, one thing I do know about it, on the other hand, is that I'm fortunately not going to have to build my own sort of briefing video for it, as I've done in the past. Because this fan mission, it doesn't have a briefing. Oh no. It has a full-on fucking cutscene. Saturnine. This city homes an intemperate man. Builds he his house of opulence, builds he his house of decadence. Sits he at his table of greed, and drinks from the cup of affluence. Hedonism has its own price, and will be manifest in the envy of others. Citation from the Pagan Legends of the New Age. Surprisingly well spoken for a pagan. The 7th Crystal, Act 1. Meet with Seraphina on the bridge at 8 o'clock. Pretty simple mission, right? But that's because it isn't one.
The story of the 7th Crystal is a complicated one. So much has happened. The details have become confused. Although my own role was limited to that of a watcher from afar, and my involvement with the cerulean sapphire and with the thief called Garrett were tenuous at best, I will try to relate the events of that ill-fated night and the unfortunate souls of those involved. It all began with a thief named Cuddy, a fence to be exact, and an unexpected visitor. A beautiful woman with mysterious ways and a tempting proposition.
It always does.
Her name was Seraphina. She came to Cuddy and told him of a crystal she wished to acquire. A gem of unsurpassed beauty that she would pay handsomely to own. She had 10,000 gold and Cuddy's undivided attention. This stone, it seemed, had come into the possession of a certain Lord Saturnine, a boaster and braggart who had been strutting around town telling anyone who would listen about his fabulous new addition. Lord Saturnine was throwing a party that very next evening, in honor of himself and his new stone. Seraphina was to be on the guest list, and once she was inside the Saturnine mansion, she could sketch and provide Cuddy with a map of the interior. Cuddy and his new client worked out the finer details of the job, and once their plans were perfect, and both parties satisfied, a deal was struck. They made one final meeting arrangement for the following night. Cuddy may have been a greedy man, but he was no fool, and he knew that a contract of this caliber required special skills. So Cuddy called for Garrett.
That's
a
me.
Masterful thief whose keeper training and unmatched talents made him the only man for the job. However, when Garrett arrived to meet Cuddy, he found only an empty room. Garrett saw no reason why he should not proceed with the job on his own.
Cuddy
certainly
is,
couldn't do it.
indisposed.
And if Cuddy trusted Seraphina, then that was good
you
enough for
have
him.
no idea how much I appreciate.
Cuddy owed him money.
Hey, I
So
haven't
it was
done
Garrett
anything
who kept
yet.
Cuddy's appointment with
That I know
Seraphina
you
on the bridge
will.
that night.
Why else would you have kept this
At 8
appointment?
o'clock,
And
Seraphina
in
was
person,
waiting.
too.
I can't
I am
understand you.
honored.
Look, I'm only in this for the money. I don't know you, but Cuddy obviously thought this job would be worth my time. So I'll get your crystal.
Very well, then. The plan remains the same. While I'm at the party tonight, I will try to make a map for you, but it will be limited to where we guests are allowed to move freely. As I recall from Lord Saturnine's last party, there is a conservatory at the East Gate. It's up to you to find it. I will hide the map along with 5,000 gold, the first half of your payment, behind the 3 statues there.
And the rest?
When we meet here again tonight, if you have the crystal, you will be paid in full.
All right. Midnight. But if you're not here, I walk.
Don't worry, Mr. Garrett. I will be, I assure you. Now, I have a party to attend. Until midnight, then?
Okay. Well, that was a bit naff. You really couldn't have timed it out a little better so there weren't voices overlapping? Come on. Hey, we got all of the loot on the map and all the secrets. Awesome. We're off to a great start. So yeah, instead of a briefing of some variety, we got a sort of in-engine cutscene of sorts, which is a bit naff, but kinda neat. Oh, for the record, some people complained that you couldn't skip that cutscene because of the way it's set up, but you actually can, just by using the end-level cheat for Thief. I think it was Control-Shift-End, or maybe Control-Shift-Alt-End, something like that, anyway. Just, if you, for the record, if you want to play this yourself, but don't want to wait through that whole fucking cutscene. Anyway. But yeah, that's the story here, where this bozo sent us to steal this valuable sapphire, the cerulean sapphire. No differences from normal, hard, to expert, except that. Interesting. Anyway, well, actually, she hired Cuddy to do that, and then Cuddy decided to engage my services, but then Cuddy vanished, and so we're continuing the job without him. But hey, she's paying well, and Wynn has taking a commission from a mysterious woman to steal a valuable object from a manor for the price of 10,000 gold ever gone wrong for Garrett, eh? Never, I'm sure. So yeah, the 7th Crystal, Act 2. The very first order of business is to find your money, make your way to the Eastgate Conservatory, and grab the 5,000 gold and the note from Serafina. Locate the War Museum and steal the cerulean sapphire, and don't kill anyone. I guess the 5,000 gold is our advance. That means we have no loot requirement at the moment anyway. Interesting. Act 2. 10 o'clock. Garrett arrives at Saturnine Mansion. No shop or anything. Interesting. Sword, blackjack, 6 water arrows, 2 moss arrows, 2 rope arrows, 10 broadhead arrows, 1 gas arrow, 2 fire arrows, 3 noisemaker arrows, 1 gas arrow. Interesting. And both lockpicks, 6 flares, 1 mine, 1 gas mine, and that's it. Okay. Well, that's a interesting assortment of objects.
Hello? Show yourself. Oh well.
Very
What it was.
interesting looking snow. You see that sort of rainbow-esque effect that it makes? That's because of the way a lot of this stuff, especially back in the days of Thief and such, tend to work, is that they compress different kinds of light differently because of the way our eyes perceive the light. It's you see, textures tend to get stored with red, green, and blue color channel, since those match up to the different types of cones in a person's eyes. But not all of these cones are created equally, so to speak. And so you wind up compressing the red and blue channels significantly more than you do the green, because the human eye can distinguish more shades of green or something like that. And this works fine for a lot of images. However, when it comes to images like these, when it comes to images with colors like these, like the snow, or with grayer or desaturated images, you need them to match up more closely. This leads to these weird effects as the color gets skewed one way or another due to the... It's the same reason why you can sometimes see sort of green tinges around the edges of shadow maps in older games. Nowadays, due to better compression technology and different methods and such, this is much less common, but it can still happen, depending on... especially when things get misconfigured. Anyway, enough about whatever that is. Let's go Avivan. Let's see. Right, we don't have our map yet. Yeah, first get your money and maps, hidden by Serafina behind the 3 statues in the Eastgate Conservatory. I don't know where that is, but but I know what a conservatory is, so shouldn't be too hard to find. What the heck is going on with that wall? Huh? Pardon? These are some... What is up with these shadows? That's very peculiar. Is that an intentional effect, or is that just... I don't know. This is supposed to be Hitchcockian or something like that, so I'm kind of expecting things to be weird and eerie. The Lady Alexandria has been kidnapped. Huh. Okay then. The mansion will be locked down, effective immediately. Ah. Well, shit. The Lord Saturnine and a select number of the House Guard will be off grounds for the remainder of the evening. Ooh. I myself will remain to ensure no one enters or leaves the estate. In light of tonight's fateful events, all guards are to strictly adhere to their assigned patrol routes until further notice from myself only. Ooh. That sounds promising. I will personally carry out periodic inspections throughout the night, and if I find that any of you have failed in this simple task, you will have to answer to me in the morning. Do not think that the punishment will be light. Captain Lorcan. Well, that's...
talk about being at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Indeed.
I'd better just get this crystal and get the hell out of here.
It almost smacks of a setup, in fact.
Hello?
Well,
Someone there?
almost nothing. Look at those shadows. I really hope I haven't screwed something up with the textures.
Stay on my toes anyway. What's that?
It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Is there gonna be a third? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, that was a weirdly silent door opening. Is this? Nah, just steam. this marble? No, just stone. Okay. Hi.
Someone there?
No one here but us chickens. Shit! Okay, I guess I didn't make any sound there.
Okay.
Makes sense to me? Whatever. I was overcomplicating things. I need to find a better place for these guys. Whatever, I don't think anyone patrols over here anyway. Come on. Come on, go up the... This is a pretty interesting bit of level design. I don't know. Peculiar. I don't know what it is about it, but this place feels a little peculiar. That. Nice, nice. Ooh. No water arrows in the sinks, but a couple of moss arrows in a random cupboard. Makes sense to me. Here's someone on the other side of that door. Guard by the sounds of it. Coming this way, I think. Yeah. This should be safe. As long as he doesn't turn into here. No, even if he does. Yeah, there we go.
What did I see there?
Easy peasy. Uh-oh. There we go. Time to add to the body pile. Where? You're not over here, are you? Where are you? Not certain. But not anywhere near here, so. Ah, there you are. Or maybe that's someone else? I heard that. Wow, he's stationary. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. Shit. Uh-oh. That way. That's concerning. Through there. Okay. The War Museum. Alright. Shouldn't have to worry about that then. Whew. I think I'm getting better at deciphering audio clues. You were making no sound at all. What the heck?
Who's there?
That was weird. Maybe there's carpet over there? Oh, that wasn't you making the noise, was it? Or was it? Hang on. Alright. New body pile then. For all that the shadows are kind of weird and janky, at least it's pretty obvious where is actually fully deluminated. That's nice. I've gotten a lot of issues because of that sort of thing. There we go. A nice little trio. That guy asleep on that chair, or is that someone else snoring? I think that's that guy. Yeah. Those are some enormous dice. Goddamn. By the builder's steaming buttocks, what's going on in this house? I may be going wacky, for I keep feeling as though someone's watching me when I'm mucking about on my normal patrol routes. I start to sweat like I'm on display with hot lights on me, and I get this creeping along the bottom of my spine. I look around and I get the craziest notion that those statues in the alcoves are staring at me. And then I hear faint giggles, even. I want to tell someone about it, but I'm nervous that they'll assume what I'm suspecting, that my mind is going. Well, on the upside, that cute servant girl. I think her name's Ines or something. She's been paying me a little extra attention lately. Boy, would I be a lucky bastard if she wanted to take a tumble with me. Not only is she the nicest gal in the city, but she's just plain gorgeous. Those full rosy lips, those wicked cat eyes, that pretty coffee with cream colored hair. Oh, and those legs, those creamy calves peeking out pertly from under her silky green skirts whenever she churns that butter. I must admit, my thoughts are less than gentlemanly when my eyes feast on such a heavenly sight. I bet life with a vixen like her would never be dull. If I weren't so worried about my sanity, I might have the nerves to chat her up a bit. Well, good luck with you then. Maybe you just need a nap. There we go. My first bit of loot on the level. A cool 100. Very nice. And, oh, another water arrow. Cool. A scroll. I cannot bear it any longer. How am I supposed to get any sleep with everyone staying up half the night shouting and rolling those enormous dice of theirs? I will speak to the captain in the morning and suggest the gaming table be situated elsewhere. Yeah, I feel ya, man. I feel ya. And seriously, these are ridiculous. Why are they so massive? Don't think there's anyone around. Let's just go for it. Well, if this is going to be some sort of horror or thriller type mission, obviously there's going to be something in the toilet. Or whatever. There's always something in the toilet in these horror games. Or maybe I stand corrected. Well, I don't know. Maybe there's another toilet somewhere else. Nothing here. Ooh. That's just what I saw earlier. Guard P. Billow. Your request regarding the relocation of the guard dorm gaming table has been duly noted. However, on this occasion, I feel that it will be mutually beneficial to all parties if you yourself were relocated. Therefore, I am assigning you a new post, one of great importance. I am sure you will not let me down. Report to me tonight at 8th bell, and we shall discuss your new position in the museum control room. Captain Lorcan. Huh. Okay. Captain Lorcan, Saturnine House Guard. Nice eye patch. Ooh. Yeah. Captain Lorcan, please, can we move the gaming table out of the dorm? I cannot sleep when the others are playing their gambling games. Thank you, sir. PB. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Nothing there. Okay. Man, this mission sure has been quiet, hasn't it? There's like no ambiance at all. I sure hope that's not like an issue I guess screwed something up. No, the ambient volume looks fine. Oh, is that a gas crystal? Oh. Wow, this didn't realize I could bend around like this far. Okay. But I could fit through there. That must be the museum then. Builder, bless me. Another gas mine, okay. Bollocks! Maybe one day I'll learn to keep my big mouth shut. This is a boring job. All they told me was, whenever we shout up to you, frob the lever. Whatever that means. Still, at least I don't have to listen to those bloody dice bouncing around all night. Frob the lever. How did that ever become the term for interacting with shit and thief? Frob. What a weird word. Anyway. No? You're not gonna let me go through there? God damn it. Ah, that I could easily fit through that. Come on. Oh. Wait, maybe? Uh-oh. I think I might be stuck. No. Nah. Okay, whatever. Which one was this? Ah! There we go. I bet if I could get out of here, I could parkour across that. I bet I could jump across to parkour across that raised cage. But now there's. Well, no, wait. Is that a balcony? Yeah, I could jump onto that. Yeah. Yeah, if I get into there, I could jump onto one of the statues, jump onto that, and then jump into there. Nah, I've been playing too much pseudo-regalia lately. Well, good news for you. That won't be the case for much longer, since I've already finished it. Short game. So yeah, let me guess. I can't open these. Yep. Okay. Don't. Oh. Yeah. Thought I saw someone there. Maybe I did. Okay. Welcome, honored guests. What? Is this? Is this leading to where I think it is? No. Okay. Ooh. Key. Okay. I didn't even notice that door. Oh wait, I think I did. I just forgot about it. Well. Wait, hang on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, then. Statues in the Eastgate Conservatory. I still have no idea where the conservatory is. To the east, probably. Coins in the washing fountain? Oh! No coins by the looks of it, but a couple of water arrows. Technically a couple of water crystals. You rarely actually pick up actual water arrows in this game. You just kinda... Well. Ooh! Maybe over here. Yeah, here we go. Good thing he's blind. This is a bad position to be in. Is there a... Yeah, there's a guard there. How do I even get up there, anyway? Oh. Okay, I guess that works. Okay, let's see if I can wrap around back up there. I could use a gas arrow. If I want to be a loser. And why would I want to lose her? No. Hello.
Hello?
Done for then be wrecked.
Got away with it.
Nothing.
Okay.
I'm too tense.
Now, go, 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 go.
Is that you?
Whew. I think I got away with that. Whoever that was, I think it was that guy down there. He noticed that, but he didn't fully alert. Or even mostly alert. Just, what the hell? Just a thing. Pretty fucking loud, but it was through two solid surfaces, that being the door and the thingamajig, on a different level and pretty fair distance away. So yeah, got away with it. Whew. You love to see it. Or hear it, I guess. Alright. I thought for a second I couldn't pick that up. That would have been weird. Just a bit of hitbox weirdness. Okay. Hi.
Hello? Anyone there? Just rats again.
Not certain I can get into there. Oh, well, yeah. I think I can get in then. Come on, come on, come on. Come on! Climb, you bastard, climb! Are you kidding me? What? Excuse me? Okay, I guess I just can't get in through here, even though there's nothing that should be stopping me. Sure, that makes sense. I didn't... This is for Thief 2, right? Hang on. The 7th Crystal game, Thief 2, The Metal Age. Yes. I'm playing the right version. I don't know. Whatever. Other than that, I can go over here. Knock this oblivious fellow out. And that's this whole place completely cleared. Or it should be. And now we can go for this. Library key, 5,000, and... Mr. Garrett, as promised, 5,000 gold as advance payment for this evening's work. I have upheld my part of our bargain, and made a crude map of the mansion's layout. I hope it will be useful. I am afraid I did not venture to the top floor, as this would surely have attracted attention. I could only stay with Lord Saturnine's tour group. I had to keep excusing myself to make these hurried sketches while they were still fresh in my mind. The tour culminated in a visit to the museum at the rear of the mansion to the south, where we were shown the treasure that was the reason for this gathering. The truly stunning cerulean sapphire. Oh yes, this may be of help to you. I managed to steal one of the library keys. Ah, that must be that door I encountered earlier. That looked like a library. It was when we guests were in there that I overheard the Lord entrusting the museum key to his man, Brady. Perhaps you might use it to find more information in his library study. I wish you the best of luck tonight, Mr. Garrett, and I look forward to our rendezvous at midnight on the bridge as we agreed. At that time, you will be paid in full, a further 5,000 gold, in exchange for the crystal. Anyway, good luck. I have every faith in your expertise. Serafina.
Better check my map.
Alright. Sweet. Nothing here. Ooh. Alright, not rather bare bones, but it's certainly clear. Alright. Pretty unambiguous. Not bad. She said she didn't go to the top floor, which indicates that there's a third, then. Okay. Let's go check out that library, then. And hopefully not run into weird invisible walls. Or normal invisible walls, for that matter. If there's such a thing. Ah, good. They're both about to pass the door.
Saw something there. What's there?
Was there a third? No, not here anyway. Yeah, down there. Okay. Should be simple enough. Close that for good measure. Oh no. I don't think there's anyone like that. And
My overshoes, where did I...
use your words, mate. Use your words. Alright. I don't know why these fire pokers are always so valuable. I guess they're solid silver or something. Is that even a good idea? I'm not quite certain. Yeah, whatever. I think these lead out of the library. Okay. Time to search for the million fucking secret passageways that are probably hidden in the books here. Hi. Nice. Ooh. Very nice. A little bit of mood music won't go amiss, and it's immediately shut off because I'm reading something. Oh well. For the attention of Lord Saturnine, we have your wife. She is unharmed, and will remain so if you meet our demands. On this you have our word. You will arrange for a lone servant to bring to us 50,000 gold. And believe us when we say that he will be under close observation from the moment he leaves the grounds of the mansion. Therefore, we will strongly advise against his having bodyguards. 50,000 bucks, eh? Kidnapping. Nice work if you can get it. If he is seen to be accompanied, the exchange will not be made, and your beautiful wife will be killed. That is a promise. Instruct the servant to leave the money in the exact location indicated on the enclosed map. We will assure you he will not be harmed in any way. If these instructions are carried out to our satisfaction, your wife will be returned to you. You are a man of impeccable taste and style, Lord Saturnine, but rather too much of an exhibitionist. Perhaps this will be a lesson to you. Act swiftly. Time is of the essence. An exhibitionist, huh?
Oh, poor guy. I almost feel guilty stealing from him. Almost.
Indeed. Oh well. You know what they say. Sucks to be you. Ooh, looky here. I haven't seen one of these big box safes in a while. What was it? Since Mission X, I think? Maybe. I like them. I mean, Mission X is just a great mission in general, but... Oh, baby. That's... Ooh, key. Attic key, huh? Alright, almost 200 bucks. Not quite as much as not quite as much as it initially looked, but you know how these coin piles are. Some of the least valuable stuff in the game. Oh well. The Journal of Lord Saturnine, January 12th. What a night. Late December 1963. She was everything I dreamed she'd be. What a lady, what a night. Brady and I finally broke through that wall in the crypt tonight. A dangerous pastime. We could scarcely believe what we found. There is, underneath this very library, a complex of catacombs of such dark beauty that I was compelled to explore them right away. These are some weirdly formatted things I've seen. Weird cutoffs. Weird use of commas and stuff. Oh well. We gathered lanterns and rope from groundskeeper Pearson's workshop and returned to the library to find out what secrets the catacombs held. Although by the time it was very late and the mansion was asleep, I was glad of the security system Brady and I devised to protect our secret find when first we discovered what, at that time, we assumed was the entire crypt. If it is a pain for Brady to have to open the passageway from such a remote location as my chamber every time we explore, he never complains. He is a true and trusted friend. When Brady returned from throwing the lever in my chamber, I was standing by the open passageway, lantern in hand, ready to go. We moved through the crypt to the opening in the wall we had made, and continued into the darkness. Who knows for how long that place had been sealed? The air was stale and ancient. Thick cobwebs hung from the cold stone ceilings. It was a silent and chilling place. It was then that we came upon an elevator. Amazingly, still in working order. Suspiciously, you mean. We sent the platform on its way to double-check its safety, smart man, but upon watching it descend to the darkness, we somewhat nervously glanced at each other and agreed extra light might be favorable. Brady brought through one of the lighting rigs we had used during our excavations, and so, with the haunting shadows banished, we moved onward and downward. We rode the platform down, and an incredible sight met our eyes. A vast mausoleum of Hammerite design, under my own mansion. It was desolate and silent, save for the awful shrieking of spiders. How I hate spiders! It was certainly fortunate that we were armed. It was a nightmare. At times we thought we would die down there in that cold grave, but we managed to make our way past the beasts into a series of dark tunnels, lighting sensors on the walls as we went. I think you mean censor with an E. I don't think you were censoring anything. This ancient echoing tomb was, all along, beneath my very feet. I vowed whatever I found, I would claim as my own. Take what you can, give nothing back, eh? Good man. Eventually we discovered a lever that opened a stairway, which in turn led downward to a single room. It was there that we found the open grave of a Hammerite mage. Open grave, huh? Curious. His remains lay in state, and his skeletal hands clutched a beautiful sapphire to his chest. Around his neck was a rosary, which Brady claimed for himself. As for myself, I took the stone. It was, after all, found on my property. Strange, though, we were not bothered by spiders at all on my return journey. Curious, indeed. And still, I can scarcely believe it. A vast and shadowy mausoleum under my own library. That place is mine alone now. My secret. So that must have been what we were seeing in that cutscene at the start. That strange place with all the spiders. And it's under here, under this library, but the switch is in his chamber.
Huh. Not so secret anymore, is it?
Indeed, Garrett. Indeed. Well then, the plot thickens, doesn't it? Finally, the mission can truly begin. Or rather it will. Next time. So until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. And remember, dislike the video, unsubscribe if you're for some reason subscribed, and leave a nasty comment in the comment section down below. fuck you all so much for watching, and so long, suckers.
You're gonna be okay, kid.